There exists an untapped force within you, silently shaping every aspect of your reality. It determines the quality of your thoughts, the trajectory of your success, and even the state of your physical health. This force doesn't argue. It doesn't question. It simply obeys. You issue commands every day, some knowingly, others unconsciously, and this force follows through, weaving the fabric of your experiences based on what you feed it. The most astonishing part? This immense power isn't locked away in some distant realm. It's right here within your mind. Hidden beneath the conscious chatter lies your subconscious, a limitless source of transformation, waiting for you to take control. Joseph Murphy, one of the greatest minds in subconscious reprogramming, spent years decoding this hidden force. He wasn't just a thinker. He was a practitioner, a man who believed that the subconscious mind wasn't merely a passive reservoir of memories, but an active, living mechanism that responds to your deepest convictions. His groundbreaking book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, became a manual for those seeking to rewrite their destiny. Not through luck, not through struggle, but by understanding and directing the subconscious. But how does it work? How can a silent, unseen part of the mind dictate reality with such precision? The answer lies in its function. Unlike the conscious mind, which analyzes, criticizes, and hesitates, the subconscious absorbs and executes. Cannot differentiate between reality and imagination. It accepts whatever is impressed upon it as absolute truth. Whether you whisper words of empowerment or repeat silent doubts, your subconscious takes them as instructions and shapes your reality accordingly. This is where the real power of Murphy's teachings comes into play. To harness this power, one must first understand its nature. The subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever seed is planted, be it thoughts of success or failure, will inevitably grow. Many live their lives unaware that their persistent fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs are nothing more than deeply ingrained subconscious programs. And yet, Murphy proved that these programs can be rewritten. With the right techniques, the subconscious can be molded to work for you instead of against you. This isn't just theoretical. It's practical, powerful, and accessible to anyone willing to engage with it. Throughout this journey, we will explore the core principles of Joseph Murphy's teachings, uncovering step-by-step methods to reshape your subconscious and, by extension, transform your life. We will break down the mechanics of subconscious programming, expose the hidden barriers that hold you back, and most importantly, equip you with actionable techniques to unleash your fullest potential. Now, let's begin by uncovering the force that governs your life, your subconscious mind. Beneath every action you take, every word you speak, and every decision you make, there exists a silent architect, one that operates without your conscious awareness, yet holds absolute influence over your life. It is not bound by logic, nor does it require your permission to shape your reality. It listens, absorbs, and executes, molding the world around you based on the beliefs and instructions you continuously impress upon it. This unseen force is your subconscious mind, the invisible engine that propels you towards success or anchors you in limitation, depending on how it has been programmed. Joseph Murphy devoted his life to unraveling this mystery, demonstrating that the subconscious is not some passive storage unit, but an active force that dictates everything, from your emotional responses to the very opportunities that appear in your life. Unlike the conscious mind, which rationalizes and filters information, the subconscious does not analyze. It simply accepts. It cannot distinguish between truth and falsehood, nor does it question the origins of an idea. If something is repeated often enough, whether through words, emotions, or experiences, it becomes embedded in the subconscious, shaping thoughts, behaviors, and even external circumstances. To understand this better, think of the mind as a vast iceberg. The conscious mind is merely the tip visible above the water, responsible for daily reasoning, decision-making, and logical thinking. But beneath the surface lies the massive, unseen portion, the subconscious, operating silently, directing the course of your life without your active involvement. This is why habits, beliefs, and fears seem so deeply ingrained. They exist at a level far beyond conscious awareness, embedded within the subconscious through years of repetition and reinforcement. The key to harnessing this force is realizing that it can be reprogrammed. Whatever limitations have been installed, whether through past experiences, societal conditioning, or self-imposed doubts, are not permanent. Murphy emphasized that just as the subconscious mind has been shaped by past influences, it can be reshaped through deliberate thought patterns and affirmations. The process begins with one fundamental realization. Every thought you consistently hold in your mind is an instruction to your subconscious, and your subconscious will always find a way to make it reality. This is why so many individuals unknowingly sabotage themselves. They wake up each day repeating mental scripts of fear, lack, and limitation, unaware that their subconscious is diligently working to manifest those very circumstances. But just as negative thoughts take root and produce negative outcomes, positive thoughts, when planted with conviction, have the power to override past programming and create an entirely new reality. Murphy taught that the subconscious mind is like a fertile field, and thoughts are the seeds. When planted with care and nurtured with repetition, the subconscious will inevitably bring forth results. Whether it's success, love, abundance, or healing, the subconscious does not discriminate. It simply follows the blueprint you provide. The question, then, is this: what kind of instructions are you giving your subconscious right now? Those who master this concept begin to experience profound shifts. They no longer feel trapped by circumstances, recognizing that their external world is simply a reflection of their internal programming. The subconscious responds to what is deeply believed, not merely what is wished for. This is why fleeting desires often fail to materialize. Without repetition, conviction, and emotional engagement, the subconscious does not register them as commands. So how can one begin shifting their subconscious programming? Murphy's work reveals a simple yet powerful truth. The mind is most impressionable in states of relaxation and heightened emotion. This is why repetitive affirmations before sleep, deep visualization exercises, and unwavering belief can create life-altering transformations. The subconscious absorbs what is consistently and emotionally reinforced, and once a new idea is fully accepted, it begins to reshape reality in accordance with that idea. Understanding this opens the door to limitless possibilities. By becoming aware of the thoughts you feed your subconscious and deliberately shifting them toward empowerment, you begin to take control of a force that has been running on autopilot. You stop living reactively and start creating intentionally. This is the foundation upon which all subconscious techniques are built. The mind is not meant to be a battleground of conflicting beliefs and doubts. It is meant to be a precision tool for creation. And with this knowledge, you now hold the key to unlocking that power. Now, let's explore how this force can be consciously directed through the power of positive thinking. Thoughts are more than fleeting mental constructs. They are the very foundation upon which your reality is built. Every belief you hold, every assumption you make, and every word you silently whisper to yourself is programming your subconscious mind. Whether that programming works in your favor or against you depends entirely on the nature of those thoughts. Joseph Murphy revealed a striking truth. The subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is real and what is imagined. It simply absorbs, accepts, and executes. This means that the thoughts you entertain most often are actively shaping your experiences, even if you aren't consciously aware of it. But here's where most people go wrong. They assume that thinking positively is nothing more than wishful optimism. They believe it's about ignoring reality and pretending everything is fine. That's not what Murphy taught. He wasn't advocating blind positivity. He was revealing the power of intentional mental conditioning. Your subconscious does not operate based on hope or desperation. It operates based on certainty. If you feed it doubt, it will manifest circumstances that reflect doubt. If you reinforce beliefs of failure, it will guide you toward situations that confirm those beliefs. But if you deliberately train your mind to accept success, health, and abundance as absolute truths, your subconscious will begin reshaping your life to align with those expectations. This is why affirmations and mental repetition are so effective. When an idea is repeatedly impressed upon the subconscious, it eventually becomes an automatic belief. The key is consistency. Many individuals attempt positive thinking for a few days, expecting instant results, only to revert to old patterns when nothing changes immediately. But this is where Murphy's principle of subconscious reprogramming becomes crucial. The subconscious requires sustained reinforcement to accept a new reality. It does not change overnight, but once a new belief is firmly planted, it begins working relentlessly to manifest it. To understand how this works, consider the way habits are formed. When an action is repeated often enough, it eventually becomes second nature. The same applies to thoughts. A person who constantly tells themselves they are unlucky will eventually see misfortune follow them everywhere. Not because they are cursed, but because their subconscious mind seeks confirmation of what they believe. They unknowingly attract situations that validate their assumptions. On the other hand, someone who consistently affirms their success, health, and confidence will begin noticing opportunities, resources, and synchronicities aligning with those beliefs. Murphy emphasized the role of emotional engagement in this process. The subconscious responds most powerfully when thoughts are charged with strong emotion. This is why empty affirmations often fail. It is not enough to simply recite positive phrases without conviction. The subconscious must feel the reality of what you are affirming. If you say, "I am successful," but internally feel doubt, your subconscious will register the doubt, not the words. But if you immerse yourself in the belief, reinforcing it with enthusiasm and certainty, your subconscious will begin shaping your external world to match that conviction. Another key aspect of Murphy's teachings is the power of expectancy. Most individuals desire success but secretly expect failure. They wish for health but anticipate illness. They hope for abundance but assume scarcity. This contradiction sends mixed signals to the subconscious, leading to inconsistent results. The most powerful way to reprogram the subconscious is to cultivate an unshakable expectation that what you desire is already on its way. This expectation, when reinforced daily, begins restructuring subconscious patterns, dissolving old limitations, and creating new pathways for success. Murphy provided a simple but profound technique for this: affirmations before sleep. The moments before sleep are when the subconscious is most receptive. By repeating a powerful affirmation, such as "My life is filled with success and abundance," just before drifting off, the subconscious absorbs it without resistance. During sleep, the mind continues working on that idea, reinforcing it as a deep-seated belief. Over time, this practice alters subconscious programming at its core, shifting mental and emotional patterns in a way that produces real-world results. But the power of positive thinking extends beyond personal affirmations. It influences how you perceive the world, how you react to challenges, and how you interpret setbacks. Murphy taught that every challenge contains the seed of an opportunity, but only those who train their minds to think positively will recognize it. Where one person sees failure, another sees a lesson. Where one sees loss, another sees transformation. The difference is not in the situation itself, but in the mental framework through which it is processed. This is the power of subconscious programming. It determines whether you remain trapped in limitations or rise above them. The key to lasting change is to make positive thinking a way of life, not just an occasional practice. Every word, every thought, and every internal dialogue is either reinforcing old patterns or creating new ones. Those who master their minds understand that they must guard their thoughts carefully, ensuring that only ideas of strength, success, and abundance take root. With this understanding, the question now becomes, how can you take these principles beyond theory and use them to manifest real results? The answer lies in the next step: harnessing the subconscious for manifestation. Your subconscious mind is not a passive observer, it is an active creator. It constantly shapes your reality, aligning circumstances, opportunities, and even obstacles based on the thoughts and beliefs you hold most strongly. This is the foundation of manifestation. Contrary to popular belief, manifestation is not about wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is a structured process of impressing the subconscious mind with a clear vision and allowing it to orchestrate the means for its fulfillment. Joseph Murphy's teachings reveal that those who understand this process gain a remarkable advantage. They move through life as conscious architects of their destiny rather than passive participants in random events. But how does one harness this power effectively? How do you transition from merely wanting something to making it an undeniable reality? It all begins with one essential principle: setting clear intentions. The subconscious cannot work with vague desires. It requires specificity. Those who struggle with manifestation often send mixed signals. One day they want success, the next they doubt their abilities. One moment they visualize wealth, the next they fear scarcity. This inconsistency confuses the subconscious, preventing it from fully committing to a single direction. Murphy emphasized that the first step to subconscious manifestation is precisely defining what you want, not in loose, ambiguous terms, but with crystal-clear certainty. Consider this: the subconscious is like an architect designing a building. If the blueprint is incomplete or constantly changing, the structure can never be built. But if the instructions are clear, precise, and unchanging, the subconscious will work ceaselessly to construct the reality that matches those instructions. To do this effectively, write down your desires as if they are already reality. Instead of saying, "I want to be financially free," phrase it as, "I am financially free, and I attract abundance effortlessly." The subconscious responds more powerfully to statements of certainty than to expressions of longing. The key is to impress the mind with an unwavering expectation that your desired outcome is inevitable. Once an intention is set, the next step is to breathe life into it through visualization. The subconscious is deeply influenced by mental imagery. This is why dreams feel so real. The subconscious cannot distinguish between an imagined experience and an actual one. When you visualize with emotion and clarity, your subconscious registers it as reality and begins aligning external circumstances to match. Murphy taught that the most effective way to do this is through mental rehearsal, a technique used by high achievers, athletes, and visionary leaders. The process is simple yet profound. 1. Enter a relaxed state. The subconscious is most receptive when the mind is calm, such as in the moments before sleep or right after waking. 2. Create a vivid mental image. Picture your desired outcome with as much detail as possible. Engage all your senses. See it, hear it, feel it. If you seek success, imagine yourself confidently achieving your goals. If you desire health, visualize yourself vibrant and energetic. 3. Infuse it with emotion. The subconscious responds strongest to feelings. If your visualization lacks emotional engagement, it remains weak. Feel the excitement, gratitude, and certainty as if your manifestation is already real. 4. Repeat consistently. A single visualization session is not enough. Repetition is key. The more frequently you impress the subconscious with an idea, the more real it becomes in your internal world, and soon in your external world. Scientific research supports this principle. Studies in neuroscience show that mental imagery activates the same brain regions as actual physical experiences. In other words, your brain does not distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. When you repeatedly visualize success, your subconscious begins wiring new neural pathways that guide your actions, thoughts, and decisions toward making that vision a reality. Murphy's teachings align closely with the law of attraction, a concept that has been widely discussed but often misunderstood. Many believe that attraction is simply about wishing for something and expecting it to appear. But in reality, it is about mental and emotional alignment, ensuring that your internal state matches the reality you wish to create. The subconscious mind is constantly broadcasting a frequency based on your dominant thoughts and emotions. If you hold thoughts of abundance, confidence, and gratitude, Your subconscious aligns external circumstances to mirror those states. If you dwell in fear, scarcity, and doubt, your subconscious reinforces those patterns in your reality. This is not mysticism, it is psychological cause and effect. Murphy emphasized 3 core principles in making this work. 1. Thoughts must be clear and focused. Scattered thoughts produce scattered results. The subconscious needs a singular, unwavering vision to follow. 2. Beliefs must be in alignment with desires. If you desire wealth but believe deep down that you are undeserving, your subconscious will block opportunities to maintain that belief. Align your inner convictions with your goals. 3. Actions must reflect internal certainty. The subconscious does not work in isolation. Once programmed, it nudges you toward inspired action. Those who manifest success are those who follow their intuitive impulses without hesitation. When these principles are practiced consistently, the subconscious becomes a magnet, drawing the right people, circumstances, and opportunities into your life. You no longer chase success. It is drawn to you effortlessly, guided by an internal mechanism you have consciously programmed. The power of manifestation is not about bending reality to your will, but about aligning yourself with the natural laws of the subconscious. Once this alignment is achieved, the struggle disappears, replaced by an effortless flow where desires materialize naturally. Now that the mechanics of subconscious manifestation are clear, the next step is learning how to remove the subconscious barriers that hold you back. In the following section, we will explore the hidden limitations that prevent success and how to break free from them using Murphy's techniques. Understanding the power of the subconscious is one thing. Using it to create profound transformation is another. Many people grasp these concepts intellectually but struggle to implement them in a way that produces real, measurable results. Why? Because subconscious patterns, especially the negative ones, run deep. They have been reinforced over years, sometimes decades, making them feel like unchangeable truths. But Joseph Murphy's teachings reveal something remarkable. No belief, no mental pattern, no internal limitation is permanent. Every aspect of your subconscious programming can be rewritten, and when done correctly, the changes become automatic. The subconscious does not resist change. It follows the strongest impressions it receives. If old beliefs have controlled your life until now, it is simply because they have been repeatedly reinforced. But the moment you introduce stronger, more empowering beliefs and reinforce them consistently, the subconscious begins restructuring your reality to match. This is where transformation truly begins. Limiting beliefs are the silent forces that dictate what you can and cannot achieve. They operate in the background, shaping decisions, actions, and expectations without conscious awareness. Murphy emphasized that these beliefs are not real in the sense of being absolute truths. They are merely assumptions accepted by the subconscious. And what the subconscious accepts, it manifests. The most common limiting beliefs revolve around money. Wealth is hard to attain. I am not meant to be rich. Success. Opportunities are scarce. Only lucky people succeed. Health. Illness runs in my family. Aging leads to inevitable decline. Confidence. I am not good enough. I always fail in social situations. These statements are not objective truths. They are programs installed in the subconscious, often by parents, teachers, media, or past experiences. But here's the secret. You can replace them with new, empowering beliefs. Murphy's method for doing this involves 3 steps. 1. Identify the limiting belief. Pay attention to the recurring negative thoughts in your mind. What do you repeatedly tell yourself? What patterns do you see in your failures? Every obstacle in life is a reflection of an internal belief. 2. Challenge and replace it. Once a limiting belief is identified, it must be consciously replaced with a new one. If your subconscious says, I'm not successful, immediately counter it with, success flows to me effortlessly. The subconscious accepts repetition. If you reinforce the new belief often enough, it will override the old one. 3. Embody the new reality. thoughts alone are not enough. They must be felt. When you affirm a new belief, visualize and experience it as if it is already true. The subconscious registers emotion more powerfully than words alone. The key is persistence. A belief that took years to develop will not disappear overnight. But if you consistently reinforce a new truth, the subconscious will eventually discard the old one. Confidence is not an inborn trait. It is a learned subconscious pattern. Those who radiate confidence have simply conditioned their minds to accept self-assurance as their default state. The good news? This can be trained. Murphy outlined a simple yet effective approach to rewiring the subconscious for confidence. 1. Affirm with emotion, every morning and night. Repeat, I am confident, strong, and capable. Feel it deeply. The subconscious does not respond to empty words. It absorbs beliefs that are backed by conviction. 2. Use the mirror technique. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and affirm your worth. This method bypasses resistance and impresses confidence directly into the subconscious. 3. Reframe negative experiences. Instead of viewing failure as proof of incompetence, reframe it as proof of growth. The subconscious learns through repetition. If you associate setbacks with learning instead of defeat, confidence strengthens automatically. Confidence is not about pretending to be fearless. It is about training the subconscious to recognize your inherent power. Once installed, it becomes a guiding force, allowing you to act decisively without self-doubt. The mind-body connection is one of the most profound aspects of subconscious influence. Murphy's research, along with modern studies in neuroscience, confirms that the subconscious mind directly affects physical health. Every thought sends biochemical signals through the body, influencing hormones, immune function, and even cellular regeneration. The subconscious holds a blueprint of the body. If that blueprint is filled with thoughts of illness, decay, and aging, the body follows suit. But if it is filled with images of vitality, strength, and renewal, healing occurs naturally. Murphy's approach to subconscious healing involves 3 techniques. 1. Autosuggestion for health. Before sleep, affirm, every cell in my body is vibrant and healthy. The subconscious absorbs this as a direct command, instructing the body to align with health. 2. Mental imagery. Close your eyes and visualize your body as strong, radiant, and full of energy. See yourself thriving. The subconscious translates these images into biological instructions. 3. The gratitude method. Instead of focusing on illness, focus on gratitude for the parts of your body that function well. The subconscious expands whatever you give attention to. When you amplify gratitude for health, it strengthens. Murphy documented cases of individuals who healed chronic illnesses simply by reprogramming their subconscious minds. Science now supports this. The placebo effect is a well-documented phenomenon where belief alone triggers real physiological changes. This proves that what the subconscious accepts, the body manifests. Transformation is not about wishful thinking. It is about consciously training the subconscious to work in your favor. The principles of overcoming limiting beliefs, building confidence, and enhancing health are not abstract ideas. They are precise mental techniques that, when applied consistently, produce life-altering results. But understanding these techniques is only half the battle. The true power lies in making them a daily habit. In the next section, we will uncover the exact routines and practices that ensure subconscious reprogramming becomes effortless and automatic, turning these principles into tangible, lasting change. Understanding the power of the subconscious is one thing. Integrating it into daily life is another. Many people get inspired by these principles but struggle to maintain consistent practice. The subconscious does not change through occasional effort. It transforms through daily repetition and reinforcement. The key is to develop habits that systematically reprogram your subconscious, making success, confidence, and abundance your new automatic defaults. Murphy emphasized that the subconscious is always active, absorbing and responding to every thought, word, and emotion. If you do not direct this process consciously, it will continue to operate based on past conditioning. But when you take control and apply specific subconscious techniques every day, change becomes inevitable. The following daily practices are designed to integrate subconscious reprogramming into your life effortlessly, ensuring that transformation happens not as an occasional breakthrough, but as a continuous evolution. The first few minutes after waking up are critical. The mind is in a highly receptive state, making it the perfect time to impress empowering beliefs onto the subconscious. Murphy taught that the thoughts you hold in the morning set the tone for the rest of the day. If you start with doubt, fear, or negativity, the subconscious carries that momentum forward. But if you begin with thoughts of confidence, success, and abundance, the entire day unfolds in alignment with those energies. To implement this, create a morning affirmation ritual. 1. Choose a set of affirmations. These should reflect the reality you want to manifest. Examples: I am confident, capable, and in control of my destiny. Abundance flows to me effortlessly. My subconscious is a powerful force working for my success. 2. Repeat them aloud with conviction. Words alone are not enough. Feel them as if they are already true. Emotion strengthens the impression on the subconscious. 3. Look into the mirror while affirming. This increases self-belief by reinforcing the words with direct visual association. 4. Avoid negativity for the first 30 minutes of the day. No news, social media, or negative discussions. The subconscious is vulnerable in the morning. Protect it from destructive influences. The goal is to condition the subconscious to expect success, making confidence and positive outcomes the automatic response rather than doubt or fear. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for subconscious reprogramming. The subconscious does not distinguish between real experiences and vividly imagined ones. When you visualize a desired outcome with clarity and emotion, the subconscious accepts it as reality and begins working to bring it into existence. Murphy's method of visualization is simple yet highly effective. 1. Set aside 5 to 10 minutes daily. The best times are before sleep or immediately after waking, when the mind is in a relaxed, receptive state. 2. Close your eyes and create a mental movie. See yourself already living the life you desire. If you seek confidence, visualize yourself speaking with authority and ease. If you want success, see yourself achieving your goals effortlessly. 3. Engage all senses. Hear the sounds, feel the emotions, immerse yourself fully in the experience. The more real it feels, the stronger the impression on the subconscious. 4. Repeat daily. Repetition reinforces the new reality, making it more dominant than old limiting beliefs. Studies in neuroscience show that mental imagery activates the same neural pathways as real experiences. This is why elite athletes, performers, and successful entrepreneurs use visualization. It conditions the subconscious to produce the desired results automatically. Most people operate on autopilot, allowing their subconscious to be shaped by random external influences. Murphy taught that awareness is the first step to mastery. You must become conscious of what you feed your mind daily. If you want transformation, you must guard your subconscious against negativity and deliberately choose thoughts that align with your goals. Here's how to practice mindful living for subconscious reprogramming. 1. Monitor your internal dialogue. Pay attention to your thoughts throughout the day. If you catch yourself thinking, "I'm not good enough," or "this won't work," immediately replace it with a positive statement. 2. Use mental triggers. Set reminders on your phone or place sticky notes in visible areas with empowering affirmations like, "My subconscious creates success effortlessly." 3. Limit negative influences. Avoid excessive exposure to negative news, toxic conversations, and self-doubt. The subconscious absorbs everything. Choose wisely. 4. End each day with gratitude. Before sleep, reflect on positive moments and achievements from the day. This shifts the subconscious focus toward abundance and success. Murphy emphasized that the subconscious mirrors the dominant thoughts you hold most frequently. By staying mindful and consistently reinforcing empowering beliefs, you ensure that success and positivity become the default patterns running in the background of your mind. The greatest mistake people make in subconscious reprogramming is inconsistency. They practice affirmations for a few days, visualize occasionally, and expect immediate results. But subconscious patterns are deeply ingrained. Rewiring them requires daily reinforcement. Murphy's research, as well as modern neuroscience, confirms that habitual repetition is the key to permanent change. The brain rewires itself based on what it experiences most often. If you repeatedly engage in a practice, it shifts from conscious effort to subconscious automation. To ensure lasting transformation, 1. Commit to at least 30 days. This is the minimum time required to install a new mental pattern. Consistency is more important than intensity. 2. Track your progress. Use a journal to note your daily affirmations, visualizations, and mindset shifts. Seeing progress reinforces commitment. 3. Stay patient and persistent. The subconscious does not operate on a fixed timeline. Trust that every repetition strengthens the new programming, even if results are not immediately visible. When practiced consistently, these techniques become second nature. You no longer have to force yourself to think positively or visualize success. It happens effortlessly, because the subconscious has fully accepted the new programming. Reprogramming the subconscious is not a temporary exercise. It is a lifelong practice that leads to permanent transformation. Morning affirmations set the foundation, visualization builds the blueprint, and mindful living ensures that every moment reinforces the reality you desire. The subconscious is always working. Whether for or against you depends entirely on how you train it. In the final section, we will explore the deeper principles of subconscious mastery, including the importance of consistency, how transformation becomes effortless over time, and why embracing the present moment is the key to unlocking your subconscious potential fully. Mastering the subconscious is not just about learning techniques, it is about creating a new way of being. Every thought you plant, every affirmation you repeat, every visualization you engage in is shaping your future. The subconscious does not operate in bursts of effort. It thrives on consistency, repetition, and deep conviction. And those who understand this, those who persist in reprogramming their subconscious daily, experience transformations beyond what they once thought possible. But the journey does not end with subconscious programming, it begins there. The final key is understanding how to sustain this new reality, ensuring that the subconscious continues working for you, not against you, no matter what challenges arise. Success is not achieved by momentary inspiration. It is built through unwavering consistency. The subconscious is like fertile soil. Whatever you plant, it nurtures and expands. But if you sow empowering beliefs one day and doubts the next, the subconscious receives mixed signals, slowing or even halting transformation. Murphy emphasized that true subconscious mastery is not about temporary affirmations or occasional visualizations. It is about making these practices a permanent part of daily life. The most powerful subconscious reprogramming happens when the affirmations become your default inner dialogue instead of reacting with doubt or fear. Your subconscious automatically generates thoughts of confidence, success, and abundance. A visualization feels as real as waking life. You don't just imagine success. You feel it deeply, making the subconscious accept it as fact. A mindful awareness replaces unconscious habits. Negative thinking no longer dominates because you are always conscious of what you feed your mind. The shift from effort to automation happens through persistence. Studies on neuroplasticity show that new mental patterns take hold when repeated consistently over time. This is why those who commit to daily subconscious training experience effortless breakthroughs. What once required conscious effort becomes second nature. To ensure unwavering consistency, 1. Make subconscious reprogramming part of your routine, just like brushing your teeth or eating meals. Integrate affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness into your daily habits. 2. Track your progress. Keeping a journal reinforces the journey, allowing you to see the mental shifts happening over time. 3. Guard your subconscious environment. Surround yourself with uplifting influences, books, people, and experiences that align with your desired reality. When subconscious training becomes second nature, transformation is no longer a struggle, it happens automatically. Murphy's teachings reveal a profound truth. You are not a passive observer of life. You are the creator of your reality. Every experience you encounter is a direct reflection of subconscious conditioning. Those who harness this power consciously shape their future with precision, while those who remain unaware live at the mercy of past programming. Transformation is not about waiting for change. It is about becoming the change internally first. The subconscious does not manifest what you want. It manifests what you truly believe and expect. When you train your subconscious to accept success, confidence, and abundance as inevitable, external reality aligns accordingly. This is why subconscious mastery is the ultimate key to transformation. Money, opportunities, and success become effortless because the subconscious is programmed to expect and attract them. Confidence and self-worth increase naturally because limiting beliefs have been replaced with empowering ones. Health and well-being improve as the subconscious sends signals of vitality to the body. Every breakthrough in history, whether in personal success, scientific discovery, or artistic creation, has been driven by those who understood and applied the power of the subconscious. The difference between those who thrive and those who struggle is not external circumstances. It is the programming running in the background of their minds. The Great Awakening happens when you realize that your subconscious is not an enemy. It is your greatest ally. It is always working in the direction of the strongest signals it receives. The only question is, are you giving it the right instructions? The final key to subconscious mastery is understanding that power exists only in the present moment. Many people get stuck in patterns of, "I'll be happy when," or "once I achieve this, I'll feel successful." But this keeps the subconscious focused on lack and waiting, reinforcing the belief that fulfillment is always in the future. Murphy taught that whatever you accept as true now becomes your reality. This means, if you want to be confident, act as if confidence is already yours. If you want success, feel successful now, even before external results appear. If you seek abundance, embody the mindset of wealth today, not later. The subconscious responds to now, not someday. The more you embody your desired reality in the present moment, the faster it manifests externally. To fully embrace the power of now. 1. Live as if your goals are already accomplished, feel and act like the person you aspire to be, and the subconscious will align your external reality accordingly. 2. Release attachment to the future. Instead of focusing on when things will happen, trust that the subconscious is already working to manifest them. 3. Practice deep gratitude for the present. Gratitude amplifies subconscious reprogramming by reinforcing the feeling that success is already yours. Murphy's principles are not just theories, they are blueprints for real transformation. The subconscious is not something to be feared or fought. It is a limitless force waiting for direction. And the moment you take full control of that direction, nothing is beyond your reach. The techniques of Joseph Murphy are more than just ideas, they are tools for reshaping reality. The subconscious is the most powerful force within you, capable of manifesting anything you program it to accept. But the secret is application. Knowledge alone changes nothing. Transformation happens when you commit to daily subconscious training. Affirmations, visualization, and mindfulness must become habitual. Stay consistent and persistent, even when results are not immediate. Trust that the subconscious is reshaping reality behind the scenes. Live in the present as if success is already yours. The subconscious mirrors your dominant emotions and beliefs in real time. Everything you have ever desired, confidence, success, health, abundance, is already within your reach. It is not a matter of luck or external circumstances. It is a matter of subconscious mastery. The moment you take control of your subconscious programming, you take control of your destiny. Your subconscious is always listening. What will you tell it today?